Hey there. As we learned many things about this one, the robot on the screen we are seeing. In the last few videos, we learned about coding and block coding and about a chip known as Arduino. So today we have another one, which looks like this. So what is this exactly? So this chip here is known as ESP32. As it is written here, we can see that it is ESP32. So what does it do exactly? So this is an ESP32 and it is the brain of many projects, we can say a robot car or smart lights. So robot car here and some smart lights. You can see certain lights here and there, I guess. Yeah. So these are the lights and some Wi-Fi controlled toys, so we'll be using these in that. And this can be used in Wi-Fi controlled toys also, and some weather stations. So let's start with understanding what exactly it does and what are the things we have in this. So first we'll start with this metallic part here in the left hand side. So this is where we transfer the code to the ESP, and this we can use for power supply also. So how does it look exactly? It looks like this. So if you can see here, it looks like this. It is just like a mobile charger. You can transfer power or code for the ESP32. And after that, moving forward to the silver box here, on which ESP32 is written. This is the very important box in the ESP32 because it thinks and decides. What does it think? It thinks like where is the obstacle, or is there anything in front of the robot or behind the robot or in the side of the robot. So it thinks like that. Then this box helps us to connect to the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and it runs program really fast, like as compared to other chips like Arduino. This ESP will run the program very fast, and it will do its task in meantime. So coming forward to the black lines here, these black lines are on the top are like antennas. These lines help ESP32 talk wirelessly. Like we cannot, just put the wire and we'll leave that. So it will not work smoothly. So we need something to do wirelessly, right? So these lines here on the top, this will be like antennas, as we said. These lines help ESP32 talk wirelessly, and like a mobile phone antenna, it will be connected to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and etc. Right? And moving forward to EN button here on the left top. So EN button, what exactly is this? EN means enable. So enable and reset are once again same. So this restarts the button. I mean, if you set a program, like you are sending a program to ESP and it is getting stuck here. So that time what we do is we just simply click on this button here so that it will restart and it will move smoothly. So this is the task of this button here. And moving forward to boot, which is in bottom left, this is used when uploading the code. Okay. So it helps ESP. Let's say ESP is talking to you, and the ESP, when you click on boot, the ESP will say, okay, I'm ready to learn new program. So that time you will transfer a program from this port. So these are the task of these three things. Then the most importantly, we have pins on both the side, like on the top and the bottom here. So what does these pin do? Like every pin has different, you know, a task. So let's start with power V in here. So V in, what exactly it does? So it helps ESP to turn not only V in, every pin here, like here on the top and on the bottom, these will help ESP to turn on or off the LED lights, or read sensors value, or control motors, or you can say like it can talk to other device also. How does it talk to other device? When you connect a phone to the Bluetooth, it is like a phone is talking to Bluetooth, so that what the phone is saying, the Bluetooth is conveying same to you. So same way, these pins help ESP to talk with other devices, and it will control motors and switch on or off LEDs and reading sensors value, etc. So next we have is number pins here, D1, 2, 3, 4. So it is continuing till 13 and etc, right? So on the top and on the bottom too. So what does these pin do? These are used to connect LEDs. So when we are using LED, where we are going to connect it? So we'll be connecting here, and these are used to connect the sensors, buttons, and whatever. Like if we are using motors, we'll be connecting that to these pins. If we are using lights, we'll be connecting the same to this, and sensors and everything will be connected to these pins here on the top and on the bottom. And next we have importantly, RX and TX. So can we find where is RX and TX in this? So it is here. So RX and TX. So what does this RX and TX do here? These pins, RX and TX, used to talk to a computer, like sending or receiving a message, like as I said, Bluetooth and the mobile phone. So these two pins work exactly like that. After that, we have two small chips here. One is on the top and one is on the bottom and in the left side, obviously. So what does it do? It helps control power. Like as we will connect our chip to this one, this port here, the power flows everywhere, here. So it makes a traffic in the power, right? So what does this do? This will control that power and make sure ESP doesn't get damaged to a higher or lower power, right? And you can simply say that these two are the bodyguards of ESP32. Like bodyguards will save us from getting damaged or getting hurt, right? Same way these two works for ESP. And there is some yellow and white tiny parts here, as we can see, which is 102, 201, 103, named like that, and here also, and on the top, and one we have yellow here, one yellow here, one yellow here. So do you think what does these do exactly? These are the resistors and the capacitors. So what are resistors and capacitors? They control current. These two block controls the what do we say, power. These blocks, resistors and capacitors, will control the current. Same like these bodyguards, even these will work. So this will when the electricity will flow from every side, from right, from left, and it will control that, and it will send in a particular order so that ESP will not get damaged. And as we can see, there are some holes in our corners, here. What do you think these holes might be for? So these holes are to fix the ESP on the board, or anywhere the robots in the body of the robot. So these holes are given to fix it properly with the screw. So next we have uh, we know what are these pins used for, and what is this big metal part here, and a metal part here, and two buttons and bodyguards, and white and yellow things in ESP. So why do you think ESP is special? So here comes in, it has Wi-Fi plus Bluetooth connectivity as compared to Arduino. It is very fast. Really, it can do many tasks at one same time. Like it can sense the things, and it can control the motors and everything. Like it can do several tasks in a single time. So that is why ESP is so special, and used in really smart devices like phones, laptops, controlled cars like automatic human following robot, and etc. So that is why the ESP32 is really special. And so let's break it down in very simple way. So first let's see how the pins looks from the back side. So this is how the pins look like. So these are the pins where we'll be connecting. If we zoom into it, it looks like this. So this is where we'll be connecting our wires, like jumper wires. So next, going back to ESP, uh, let's break it down in a simple form. So here, the big silver chip here is a brain, which will work as a brain for ESP. And these wires here in the corner is like ears and mouth for ESP. Like it will receive the signals. As we learned that it works like antenna, and it will receive a signal and it will send it to ESP. And these pins here on the top and on the bottom are hands for ESP. And the power here which goes in is a food, and the teacher is a computer. So this is the simple breakdown so that it will be easy to understand. So now we learned what is ESP exactly. So this is why ESP is special, and this is how it works. So that's it for today. See you in the next video, future robot builders.